Okay, so for the Unit 11 test, which is like sorting and then search algorithms and then recursion, I just wanted to go over some things to study for that. So the first type of sorting we're going to go over is selection sort. And I'll just make an example here of a list that we might want to sort. Okay. So let's say we want to sort this from smallest to largest. So what we would do is we would iterate through this list and find the smallest element first, and that would be 0. And then currently we're at this index right here where we have 1. And what we would do is we would swap the two elements. So after our first iteration, we would have 0, 5, 7, 3, 2, 9, and then 1. And then we'd find the next smallest element, which would be 1. So we'd iterate through and see that. And then we would swap 1 and 5 because we're currently at index 5. So then we would get this. And then we find the next smallest element, so 2. And then we swap 2 and 7, and then we're just iterating through this part here. And then we see that, okay, 3, so you don't need to swap 3 and 3, but yeah. And then the next smallest one is 5, so. And then we're comparing from here. So we swap 5 and 7. And then we're just looking at this part because all the rest is already sorted. And then we see, okay, 7 is the smallest out of these two. So we swap 7 and 9. And then by the time we get to the last one, it's already sorted. So basically how selection sort operates is that you have your sorted section, and then our pointer here, and then our unsorted section. And each time we just look through the unsorted section to see what's the next thing that we're gonna move over into the sorted section. And then the way we do that is we just swap whatever element is at our current index because we're gonna have to look through it anyway and sort it in the right place. So that's selection sort.